Hello guys, welcome to another episode of Main Genshin Focus. Today we are going to talk about version 3.5 updates, what new things we are going to get, what pain we are going to get, and how much does the company care now than previously they did. Also, we are going to talk about the canon scenes now we are getting from I think version 3.3 during the Akitsuki Modamashi. We are going to also talk about that. But first of all, let's talk about the contents which we are going to get. First being the Archon quest with Dainsleif. Another being Dehea's story quest. And also a new hangout event with Faruzan. The new Dehya character is coming on version 3.5. The trailer and regarding all the footage is shown right now onto your screen.
We mercs have one simple rule. Whoever pays the most is your new boss. Let's get it on! Hi! You asked for it!
Dehya is a really good character because it has the capability of being both a main DPS as well as a sub DPS character. It is also has the ability to absorb some of the damage taken by other characters and use it for herself to deal more damage. Plus she can also heal herself, so that's amazing. And you can do a lot of vape stuff, like if you don't have Yoimiya, she's a go-to character, but you get that character basically on next version in a standard banner. But if you want to, you can run for her. Basically I'm going to run. I'm not going for standard banner because my pity is over. I have to go for 70 wishes again to get her, and there is also no guarantee to get Dehya. There is a possibility, but there is no guarantee, and she is a character that I need the most right now. Next we are going to talk about a new character, 4-star, being Mika. Its trailer will be right on your screens right now.
Verifying our current position, measuring distance to target area. Alright, I've recorded the terrain conditions. Providing cover fire. Leave the wounded to me.
Who gave this child a crossbow?
Mika is a cryopolam character which is healer as well as an attack speed buffer character. Basically a broken 4-star character right after Heizo, and it's really good because let me tell you, other than like Bennett, Sayu and Kokumi I have seen so far, others take a lot of time to heal because every healing interval is like 1 second or so. But in case of Mika, when you hit the enemy, it heals your character. And the thing is, he also gives attack speed. So imagine if you are using a character buffed with attack speed, say like C6 Yunjin, Chongyun's E, as well as him, you're basically immortal. And this character is very useful for Dehya. Like, amazing. I'm like, bro, what was whoever's thinking? Like, but thank God they are thinking of certain things like these kind of characters which will be very useful in near future. Just hope that it's better at C0 rather than being at C6, because that will be a pain. But overall it's not a bad character, and I would highly recommend to go for it. At least give 110 pull, you're basically going to get it anyways. Next, we are going to get two new powerful opponents. A new Abyss Herald, probably going to be having cryo power, maybe, because there's a high chance, because they are being pyro, the opposite being we're going to get a pyro character, and a Black Knight Serpent, which is bulky as hell. On the first phase of version 3.1, we are going to get Dehya and Sino. On second phase, we are going to get Ayaka and Shenhe with the new 4-star Mika. Plus, one thing that I should have mentioned previously, that is, we are also getting a new 5-star Claymore, Beacon of the Reed Sea. Not known what the stats gonna be, but it's going to be for Dehya and it's going to be amazing, I hope. And next, we are going to talk about the events which will be available in version 3.5. First being the very main event, that is the Windbloom Festival, in which we are going to meet about many familiar faces of Mondstadt, as well as we are going to meet Kale, who has come to Mondstadt to meet with the Knights of Favonius, probably meet with Amber, and we also get to know more about her. But the fun part is this time will be some games which will be very fun. First being, there are 3 parts in the Windbloom Festival. First being the Floral Pursuit. The footage regarding the Floral Pursuit is right in front of you on your screen. It's mostly like a Pac-Man kind of theme, but yeah, pretty much it. Just in Pac-Man, the food doesn't move. Here the food moves, and it's not food, it's balloons you have to destroy, and there will be things that will try to harm you. When you have shield or any kind of powers that will be provided, you can destroy those enemies. But other than next that, is the Ballads of Breeze. It's basically using all the instruments which we have gathered, whether it's the drum along, whether it's be the wind lyre. We'll play certain music and you have to time it perfectly to mimic that music in their lyre, and you can also fix the ping according to your device and connection. Next is going to be Breezy Snapshots. It's basically pictures you have to take in and around Mondstadt regarding the Windbloom Festival. And then the other events being Spices from the West, which is basically a cooking mini game. Next is going to be Fungus Mechanicus. This will be quite fun because in this one we are going to use fungus to attack against Mechanici, and it will be shown right in front of you. It will be fun, sort of. You have to use the Wondrous Jelly to command all those moves for your fungus and fight every single Mechanici accordingly and well planned, so that you don't have to waste much of your time, but it's going to be easy anyways. Next is the Fibro Crystal Verification System. This is basically a all-out fighting fest event where you will use certain buffs and fight against enemies and destroy them basically. And that's pretty much it about version 3.5. What do I think personally? Well, it's good because yes, it's going to be fine. Oh, one thing that I forgot to mention about it, we are going to get free intertwined fates because of how many Archon quests we have completed. According to that, probably like 22 or 23 Archon quests we have completed throughout the version up till like Sumeru. So we are going to get like 22 to 23 fates, and the total amount of fates in this version is probably going to be like 77 to 82 to 85, like that, like mostly ranging from 80 to 85. But if you miss something, like some days of daily commissions, so it will be basically 77 for you. But 80 to 85 is the range of the free to play players to get all the intertwined fates for pulling their characters. And yes, you don't have to worry about how to get those. It will be right up on your adventurous book, and you can just straight up, when the update is live, you can go to the adventures book and just press the button to claim the goddamn rewards and then pull it immediately anyways. Depends on how good your luck is. What I would recommend in this version, if you have built enough PT in the standard banner, I would say skip. There is nothing. If you want Ayaka, you can go for it, or Sino. Plus the weapon is going to be insane, because Sino's weapon is really really good in terms of spear, like 44.1% crit rate, plus it increases 12% of any elemental type damage, so it's really good. So weapon banner is also going to be better. I don't know basically what is going to be in case of Deya's weapon, but if Sino's weapon is there and Deya's weapon is going to be good also, so you can pretty much claim on it. And second phase, you can go for Ayaka, but I wouldn't recommend to waste your primogems on weapon banners. Rather than, you can just wait for next time when Al-Haytham gets a rerun, you can go for his sword, or next time when you get a Jet Cutter, you can also go there. But don't waste on the weapon banner during the second phase. First phase you can, but second phase no. And the one thing that I hope is, if you guys have noticed or not, from during the Akitsuki Modameshi, we are getting certain cutscenes which are canon, like Kazuha's interaction with Raiden Shogun. Though Kazuha didn't meet with Raiden Shogun, but he saw her. And this is the part where I was like sad, like why? Like both of them have forgot about what happened and forgave each other, and like Kazuha should have met with Raiden Shogun. Raiden Shogun just said, "Oh, I appreciate the swordmanship. You are a great warrior. You are the only one, and I'm sorry about your friend, this and that." It would have been a fun cutscene to watch, but thank you for ruining our days. But yes, during the Lantern Rite Festival, the conversation between Zhongli and Wendy was peak level comedy, and if you haven't played through it, you are the most unluckiest person in the entire world. You can watch it though, it is on my channel already uploaded. It will be there, link will be given in description, probably also during the end screen it will be shown. But it is quite a fun, and I also hope the same thing happens during the Windbloom Festival. Though we know that in Archon Quest we will have like any kind of conversation with Dainsleif and Kaya, because it's kind of been hinted in the live stream, but who knows what's gonna happen. And pretty much we are hoping that it's not going to take much time, to ruin our lives anyways. But yeah, nowadays the stories are improving. It's becoming more and more impactful, more and more depth is there in the story, and it's quite engaging even more. So yes, nowadays you can say pretty much it's quite fun to play the game, not in the sense of like getting characters and stuff like that. Basically depends on your luck, and if you are a free to play player, it's a pain. Like right now, if anyone downloads this game, yes, you can be happy, but I would also recommend collect now, wait for Fontaine release, and then play the game. Like then go for pulls, because again when Fontaine gets released, lots of Archons are going to have a rerun, and during that time you can claim the Archons in your party, and Archons have a lot of viability, believe me. You can also gain Kazuha, but when he's going to get a rerun, that's a big question mark. So let's just hope your luck favors, and may the wind show you the way. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.